When harvest season starts, everyone involved enters a dream state. Multiple layers of colors and actions accelerate. The time seems to be passing quicker than ever. Once you start, you're in a loop, chained to the unpredictable weather conditions of our mountainous areas, where the rain has no predetermined path. Here in the Dolomites, grapes are strong one day and then fragile just a few hours later. Nature does not stop to help you out. Moving clouds do not delay their pressure, just to buy you some time. Then there are those sounds. The D-stemmer rotating intensively, scissors cutting through stems, laughter at lunch, the forklift moving with his filled bins, the pump turning with the rhythm, steel rings hitting the asphalt and dragged around on their tubes. In the cellar, hundreds of vats and amphoras bubble together, and the smell of roses and red berries moves around like a ghost. There is something romantic about the exhaustion you feel when you fall into bed at the end of the day. It is satisfying because you know that you are in this for some weeks only. This year, 4 weeks to be exact. We started on September 2nd. Pinot Grigio and Manzoni Bianco were the first ones we picked as usual. As the last part of summer was very dry, the grapes looked pristine and fermentations were unusually fast. We continued with favoring weather and the picking seemed still slow and delayed as we began with the Teroldigo lines. As the spring had been cold, mildew, our main enemy, had been weakened in its first phase, so the fungus did not develop much. This made for an abundant and healthy harvest overall. Nosiola always ripens with the reds and separates the later picking of our older vineyards of Carnato from the younger Teroldigo harvest. The weather kept on being generous, so we had the time to do 2 rounds and to increase the selectiveness on Nosiola for the amphora fermentations. With the last pergola vineyards of Teroldigo still looking flawless on the plant, we decided to rest for a weekend. It started to pour rain right then. The grapes had seen little water in the earlier months and absorbed an overabundance of liquids. We believed that botrytis would not be an issue at all until then, but the weekend changed it all. With an unusual speed, the grapes started to weaken and partially foul almost overnight. On the finish line, we had to accelerate to get the most precious reds safe into the cellar. There are no perfect or bad harvests, just respectfully conveyed circumstances with individual flaws and strengths. Nothing is more important to us than creating a truthful document of the year, a drinkable testament on how the seasons have modeled our plants and fruit in 2021. Foradori ceased to be a one-woman band almost a decade ago, and today we're proud of it. We need you to see the moment of harvest as a critical momentum, in which Emilio, Daniela, Giacomo, Perry, and everyone else involved compose a symphony. All the instruments have been tuned all year long for this moment. Now is the time to be sharp. Let wine and agriculture be more than just distant ideologies or simple ways of nutrition. Make choosing the right nourishment for you a way to directly impact the evolution of living human culture.